Are you looking for validation in all the wrong places? This happens when you're constantly seeking validation from others. Do you find yourself looking for approval in all the wrong places? Well, it's time to stop relying on others to make you feel good about yourself and start finding validation within yourself. We often look for validation outside of ourselves. That means that we're unsure of our footing in life or the choices we make, and we want somebody to let us know that we've made the right ones. And I hear you loud and clear. I looked for validation from my parents for longer than I care to remember, but at least they were consistent in disappointing me there. Validation is a powerful feeling that we all seek. We all want to feel acknowledged, appreciated, and valued by others. However, seeking validation from external sources can be a really slippery slope. We can end up feeling like we're not good enough, constantly comparing ourselves to others and feeling insecure. The seeds are planted early in childhood, and when we look for validation from a parent or a teacher or maybe a sporting coach, we didn't want to get into trouble, so we looked for validation that we were moving in the right direction, the direction that others wanted us to move in. You've seen the kids who are always trying to be the best or get brownie points from the teacher or impress their parents. That's looking for validation outside of yourself. And it's not just for kids. Remember the mother on the school committee that took on every job to impress others? Or the one who organises all the soccer teams? Well, if they're trying to impress somebody, then they're looking for validation. External validation isn't necessary for happiness. But what if I told you that you don't need external validation to feel good about yourself? Because the key to finding happiness is within you. It's within all of us. You are capable of acknowledging your own worth and validating your own accomplishments. Validation in itself is good. It's great, in fact, because when you congratulate yourself on a job well done or a project that's come to fruition, then you're uplifting yourself and moving your subconscious emotions to the next level. And that's empowering. This means you're no longer operating on the same emotional scale as you did previously when you were looking for validation. You've made a shift towards love and happiness. Imagine you're having a tough day and nothing seems to be going your way. You can feel yourself slipping into that familiar spiral of negative thoughts and emotions that always ends in depression. But this time something's different because you catch yourself before you fall too far and you start to change your thoughts. This time you focus on the positive, on the things you're grateful for, on the little things that are working out. And then something amazing happens. You start to feel a little bit better. Your mood lifts. And you feel more optimistic about the future. You've just saved yourself from the debilitating cycle of depression that has been holding you back for a long time. You've taken control of your thoughts and emotions, and you've now changed the direction of your future. This is a powerful moment of self-validation and one that you should be proud of. You did it for you, and that's incredibly empowering. Simply by recognizing your queasy feeling and changing your thoughts at the beginning of the downturn, you've shown yourself that you have the strength and the resilience to overcome even the toughest challenges. And the best part? This one small victory has a huge knock-on effect. By changing the path of your thoughts, you're changing the need for validation, and therefore you're changing the direction of your life. By doing this, you're opening yourself up to new opportunities and possibilities, and you're creating a brighter, more positive future for yourself. What you know now is that seeking validation from external sources can be a never-ending cycle of disappointment and insecurity. But finding validation within yourself is a powerful tool that can help you build confidence and self-worth. Practice self-love. Set realistic goals. Surround yourself with positivity. Remember, you're capable of validating your own worth and accomplishments. You don't need anyone else's approval to feel good about yourself. So if you're feeling down or discouraged, remember that you have the power within to change your emotional state. So take action to validate yourself and do whatever you can to get back to that place of happiness and joy. Because when you're feeling great, you're unstoppable. You can achieve anything you set your mind to. And you can create a life that's beyond your wildest dreams. Thanks for joining me. I'm Gayle Maree from 6 Dimensions of Healing.